Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah.
Honestly, I think we got it. I think we're done.
Thanks for joining us.
Thank you so much. We'll see you next time.
Today we're going to do a little game that we love to do.
Mm-hmm.
Truth or drink, because we're just in that mood.
We need it. But it's going to be with a little bit of a twist. So we have 143 different questions, random, and we're going to use a random number generator so that each person that goes is going to just have a random question and you either answer or you drink.
Mm-hmm.
And they range from like PG to rated R, so we have no idea what we're going to get. I haven't looked at any of these, so we're just going to hope for the best.
Let's get into it.
I'm hoping that they're going to be really hard so I can drink a lot. That sounds so bad every time I say it. It's just not.
I was kind of worried the way I was like, I hope we don't drive home.
You know what I just thought of too? Oh yeah, that too. But but like, if we get like 139, I'm gonna have to do math.
Oh, I was thinking that too.
You know,
But it's fine.
generate 139.
What are the fucking odds? Paula? That's weird.
I don't like this already. This is
That's weird.
weird omen here. Okay, 143, 42, 41. This is yours, by the way. 140, 39.
You mean to ask you or you're asking me?
I'm asking you.
Oh, okay.
After you've dropped a piece of food, what's the longest time you've left it on the ground and then ate it? You're like, I'll do it right now.
You want me to show you? Well, I can't leave it on the ground too long because then the dogs will eat it, but like I'm not ashamed in my own home. I would never do it in another space.
That's what I was gonna ask.
I would never do it at like work or a restaurant because that would be disgusting. But at my own home, like if I drop a piece of cheese, now if it's been there for 5 minutes,
That's a little something else. That's special.
I would bring the dogs over to clean it up.
Yeah.
But if it's, 5-second rule, I mean, or anything other than that, bring the dogs in for reinforcements.
Yeah, I think that's smart. So you're not wasting.
No.
You know?
But I also
you're
don't
just
want
not
to eat like a 5-minute old piece of cheese off.
Yeah, I don't want to eat a 5-minute piece of cheese anyway. That's not true. I'd probably eat it. But not on the floor.
30.
30! Is that the beginning? Okay.
All right. If anyone in your family could win an award for being the most annoying, who would it be?
Honestly,
Yeah.
I was gonna say it's a pretty tough call between my sister and I. I feel like my sister because I'm at least funny. And she probably thinks that comment is annoying as fuck. But I have some humor with it. Sometimes she just says something and it just doesn't land and it's just
Like, trying to be funny, it misses the mark, or like just there's no humor?
probably a little bit of both.
Okay.
I don't know. Sorry, Anna. All right. What's your number?
I think. Seven or 8. Somewhere, one of those.
Somewhere in there. 84. Oh,
Oh no.
44. Plus 30. And I'm going to do math in front of people. 74. 10. Damn it.
Ooh, what's the dirtiest picture you've ever sent?
Since I don't understand the question, I'm going to take a little drink.
You're not gonna describe it to us?
I don't know what you're saying. I all of a sudden don't know what I can't understand. So cheers to that.
Probably a good move, honestly.
I don't want to expose myself. It's funny because I was thinking, I'm like, we're not going to drink at all. And just because I said that. 113.
So we're on 84 now.
Thank God you just remembered that. Plus 39.
Honestly, I have no idea.
Me neither. Okay. What was that? 84? 85, 86, 87, 88, 90. 26 is 100. Oh God, this is hard. What?
Maybe I should say we've already been drinking.
That's such a good idea.
Just
I'm
to make
math.
Just to make up for this.
I don't even know what I just did.
I don't
Oh, that's 84. And then 29 was 100, so 29 plus 13. I don't know, we'll just do this one.
29 plus 10, 39 plus 3.
Thank you. Describe your I'm getting laid tonight outfit. That's so funny. That's such a funny question, actually.
I guess I'll talk about this if I wasn't in a relationship.
Yeah.
Because otherwise,
I show up.
I
Doesn't
could
matter.
literally be wearing a potato sack.
Mm-hmm.
I would usually go for something that's going to accentuate the chesticles.
Mm-hmm.
It's the only asset I have, so
It's not true. You're funny.
As far as my physical features go, it's the best attribute I have.
She also paid for them, so you might as well.
I mean, I'm gonna show them off. The back there's nothing to look at back there. In the front,
That's not true though. That's not true. I've seen it.
So something low cut
Mm-hmm.
for sure, form fitting. I would try to wear an outfit that made me look like I have hips in some sort of way,
Mm-hmm.
and probably something to just show how long these grasshopper legs are, That would be mine. I'd probably go for something if I'm really trying to be, I'd probably go for something black.
Yeah.
So I don't look like I'm 13.
Mm-hmm.
People take me seriously.
She
No heels.
seriously wants to
No
get laid.
heels.
I was gonna ask you that. No heels?
Because then it just wouldn't work that night for me.
But what if you meet a really tall guy?
He would already have to be really tall.
You're right.
Because if I have heels on, I'm for sure 6 foot, maybe over.
The good news is that you have a boyfriend, so now you can wear heels as much as you want.
Mm-hmm. Because I'm taller than him anyway. so
it's
what's another
really-
2-3 inches?
Now it's just pure enjoyment for yourself.
Mm-hmm.
44. Thank God.
Oh, that's a nice, easy number. Oh, what is your biggest pet peeve? I chomp on this.
I know, every time I ask you, I'm
Would
like,
you like to share the double stick?
no.
You sure?
Please. Yeah, you brought these. You deserve them.
I feel bad I got an extra.
It's okay. It's all good. I'm enjoying these. You introduced me to this. You deserve it. I feel like with pet peeves, I'm always like, oh, that's such a pet peeve. And then I try to remember them in case anyone asks me this question, and then I forget.
Me too!
Right? And then you think about it you're randomly walking down the street and you're like, that is my biggest fucking pet peeve. And then it's the cycle. So the only one that's popping up in my head right now is people who have zero motivation or drive to do anything. And that's mostly because I'm going through something with someone doing that, and it kills the fucking everything out of me. I get so mad because I feel like even if I don't care about something,
Mm-hmm.
I'm still okay, that's cool. What are we gonna do?
Mm-hmm.
And I don't fucking care. It's not has nothing to do with me, but I'm yes, let me hype you up because this is your shit.
Even if it has something to do with me, I'm still I don't care, let's do it.
Yeah.
Let's do it good.
Let's do it good. Exactly. And then the person's I'm why do I care more when I literally don't? So right now I would say that's my biggest pet peeve.
Mine, I would say just because I have to deal with it all the time. I'm sure
Yes,
you do
please.
too. I'm sure you do too. I get some road rage recently. You don't get angry?
So I go through phases. Right now I'm okay.
No, I'm not okay. I'm not okay. Why don't people just continue driving? Get out of my way.
Yeah.
Why do you have to come to a complete stop before you turn? You're gonna cause an accident.
Or you're at a roundabout and then you just stop instead and you're that's weird because you don't have to. So
You don't have to. Or you don't know how a 4-way stop works. There's just so many things. There's so many things. I'm just
You're right, that is super annoying. Now I'm getting all fed up again.
oh, I am hot about this topic. So
Did you have to deal with that today?
every day. Every day I'm yelling in my car. I'm always you idiot, get out of the way!
Which is funny because Amber looks all sweet and everything, and then you just
Get
see
me
her
in the car and you see a whole different side of me.
Yeah, her bad evil twin comes
Mhm.
out. That is amazing. You're absolutely right. But it's weird. I go through phases. I'm like, yeah, I don't really care today.
I just said nothing makes her mad like that. I get so angry because I try my best to be respectful of everybody on the road. If I like need to get over really soon and I'm gonna cause people to be like, what the hell? Like I will literally go past it and make a U-turn.
You'll miss that turn so you don't cut anyone off. Yeah. Yes.
But other people are just like, watch out, here I come. I'm not gonna put my blinker
They're
on.
like, nah, no. Like,
good luck, everyone else.
Yeah. Or like they stop in the middle of the road because they're trying to go in the turn lane, but there's not enough room. So they're like, we're just gonna like park perpendicular and
that
just stop.
Literally yesterday. And I'm thinking, how did you get your license?
Like, when did you decide that was a good decision?
Instead of waiting. Like the woman who was yelling at me.
Oh yeah.
I'm just like,
that was fun.
I was scared.
That was
but I was
really
also
fun.
pissed.
That's a moment when you're like, honestly, I can kill you with my bare hands right now. I've decided.
I've decided that so many times recently.
You really have. I honestly, like, I believe you now.
One of us is going down, and I guarantee it's not me. It might look like it's going to be me.
She's on fire right now.
I have a lot of pent-up rage.
It really does. 77 plus 27 is
What number is it?
103.
Oh, I've lost track of where we were. What was the last
77 plus 10, 87, 97, 98, 99, 100. Okay, what's the weirdest thing that's ever turned you on? This.
Weirdest thing. I don't know. I can't think of anything actually weird. I want to say something. I guess I'll drink because I don't really know.
I have one, and I don't really know. I always thought it was weird. Not that it's been a long-term thing, but
okay.
I don't know why I did.
Calm down,
I was more so
Paula.
thinking about my answer. And I was like, yeah. One of my boyfriends would do like accents, but like really bad accents, and it would just be like out of nowhere. It would be like this weird persona. And for some reason,
You're into it.
I was into it. And it was like more like a joke, like it was like a funny thing. But for whatever reason, it would always turn sexual.
Wow.
And it was so weird. And I knew it was not attractive. Like, it was such a joke.
I'm trying to picture like
Like, it would start off as like so funny.
so
Next
maybe
thing
you just.
know.
I love it.
I had to share that one because
I'm
it's
glad
so
you did.
weird.
I'm really glad you did.
Yeah,
Okay,
thank you.
match.
You got it. And it's just warm. That's the problem. But it tastes pretty good with Sprite, honestly.
Sure. Do you cover your eyes during a scary part of a movie?
Yes, I do.
So do I.
And I have it like, well, I don't fully cover my eyes because I want to know.
I do.
Yeah, it's like a, I can still see.
Or I'll watch with one eye.
Yeah, one eye sometimes, but then I still feel really exposed in one side, so I really prefer this.
And sometimes if I'm watching it with people, I'll just be like, tell me what's happening.
Oh, I can't do that. Because first, it's like being on a roller coaster. Like, I don't want to close my eyes. I need to know what's next. I need to know.
I used to close my eyes on roller coasters.
It's terrifying.
The second I learned just open your eyes, I'm like,
Not as bad.
the fear's over.
Yeah.
Because
Close
you're
your
just,
eyes.
I mean, you
being
don't know.
jerked.
No, I was just like,
Like, this isn't fun. I don't know why everyone likes this. Yeah.
it was a
no.
horrible feeling. Because you didn't know what was.
Yeah, there's no, that's terrible.
It's
I don't
like
know
you're
why
in
we
space
do
and you
that.
flipped around.
Yeah. No rhyme, no reason.
No, there wasn't.
But that's how I feel with scary movies. Like,
Yeah.
I need to kind of know what's going on. If it's really scary, I haven't done this in a while, because I will say I'm growing up to be a nice young woman, is like, I'll do that, and then I'll use my thumbs to cover my ears ever so slightly. It's kind of a pro move, I'm not going to lie. So I'm
I haven't
like
even
fully
thought about
protected. Mm-hmm.
I'll usually, like, watch like this, and then so I can easily shut the curtains. If I
Yeah,
need to.
it's like if we need to take a break.
Yeah, I can easily shut the curtains.
Mm-hmm.
But I have been able to get through more recently. But if there's something that jumps out, you're gonna see me go.
Yeah, I'm fully ready to like.
I mean, that video of us.
Oh my god.
I think we both covered.
We
our
did.
faces.
We did. I didn't,
Like
I
if
didn't
there's
know
someone
what was
there, we
happening.
don't want to see it.
We don't want to see it. I want no part in that. It's funny because I always just get scared when someone gets scared because I'm like, if they're scared, even if it's
like when you got bit by the bug,
Yes.
I had no idea what was going on,
Yeah.
and you screamed and ran. And I said, "I'm going with
Amber's
her."
like, okay, this means it's serious. Let's go. Yeah, I never know, and I'm like, this is so scary. I don't know why. Amber, you keep giving me tough math. So
I can't do that right now. I just can't.
44. I never can.
Me either.
44. 74.
Lonely.
What?
I don't know what I just said.
94. Wait, I got this. Why do you always get these?
Oh, it's mine.
Yeah. How do you initiate sex with your partner?
Oh, I don't have to.
That's such a good answer. It's honest.
But if I like for some reason, like I guess he knows if I'm like actually putting effort into giving him a kiss, like really putting.
Yeah, like putting in the effort.
But he's ready to go at any time.
Mm-hmm. You just look at him and he's like, right now? And you're like, no, what? No.
It's either right now or, what are you going to be doing in like 23 minutes? And he's like, I don't know. He's like, do you think I could maybe... And I'm like,
That
you know
sounds
what?
so hot.
In 23 minutes, ask me again.
I'm going to set my alarm
Yeah.
for 22 minutes and 40 seconds,
Yeah.
and we'll see how it goes.
That's exactly. I'm like, just ask me again. When 22 minutes goes by.
And he's like, no.
We
You're
see
like,
what
no,
kind of
it's
mood
been
I'm in.
Just to fuck with him, you should be like, it's been too long now. If you'd ask me 15 minutes, but 22 is just a little too much.
Well, a lot of times he'll either be like, okay, or he'll be like, he'll say okay, and then 5 seconds later he'll be like,
Stop it. Stop it. You're kidding. Oh my god.
Amber.
My cat does the same thing when she wants food. She'll just like,
Yeah.
and then she'll put her little paw.
Mhm.
Very much the same.
Mhm. It's the same.
That's cool.
Yeah.
So you have a cat, 2 dogs.
It's a full house.
Yeah, it's quite the zoo. Wow. The more you know.
Is that mine to ask you?
Yes.
You already did the math?
It was 90, it was 2. I just need to go up 2. It was perfect.
I am honestly still
Quick math. Quick math. 92 to 90 minus 2.
Okay, I like this question. If you were a sex worker, how much would each sex act cost?
Okay. Well, I would like to think that I would be more of like an escort, like high class.
Yeah, that's a sex worker.
Yeah. But I wouldn't be like standing on the street. You know what I mean? Like that's what I
Yeah, it would be
envision.
like one of those services that you call.
Yes. Yeah.
And like a lot of times you'll have a bodyguard.
Yeah, I would definitely want a bodyguard. And if I had to say,
Her force is being put down.
whose horse?
But my cousin.
Oh.
Yeah. I figured that was gonna be the case.
Oh. Do you want to answer that? Okay. Okay. Speaking of that, I would probably charge. I don't know. I mean, does anyone even buy
Okay,
hand jobs right now?
Well, let's just say, what would you charge? What would you need to charge for a blowjob?
I would honestly.
Like, what's worth it to you?
Okay, I'm very expensive. I would say.
I would have to be very expensive too.
If I'm being like realistically expensive, not that I really know what the market's like these
I have
days.
no idea.
But I would say like I would want it to be. I don't know. This is hard because I want it to be more expensive than sex because like ew.
Oh, more expensive?
Yeah, because I'm putting that in my mouth. I don't know where that's
I don't
from.
think that we're gonna pay that.
Good, because then I won't have to do it.
Because the thing they really want, the thing they can't afford, is that little flower of yours.
But my mouth. No, I'm gonna stick to my guns.
Okay.
I'm gonna say
You get to set your prices.
I'm gonna set it so high not a soul will pay for it. 10 grand for a blowjob.
Okay.
7.5, 8, depending on who it is for sex. Hand job, I'll just charge like 1,000.
You know, I think maybe if you work in a place where there's a lot of famous people.
Yeah, I'm strictly sticking to like Leonardo DiCaprio and Brad Pitt.
Because like, not to be rude, but some
This sounds rude.
it's rude. I'm sorry, it's rude.
I have no idea where this is going. I'm scared.
I'm trying to think of a nice way to put it, but I can't. There's some really homely looking prostitutes.
Homey?
Homely?
Homely. Oh, is that's a thing?
Mm-hmm.
Homely?
Mm-hmm.
Is that what the kids are saying, or is that like a thing?
That's
Got it. Okay.
I feel like people pay them like $50-$100,
Yeah,
and you know, we're high class.
we're very high class.
Comparatively.
And like I said, I want it to be very expensive, so that not just anybody. You know what I
Mhm.
mean? Because I don't want to.
That's how I feel about like, because you know, I thought about having like a sugar daddy before,
Right.
but if I'm not into it, I can't be into
That's
it.
what I'm saying.
Like I can't fake it. I can't.
Like one night stands, I cannot. I don't think it. I want to. I want
Mhm.
to so bad,
Mhm.
but I can't.
Yeah, but I mean, I'm thinking like, you know, this old man approaches you. You're already pushing.
I'm already throwing up in my mouth.
But he's like, I mean, and he's like, he's the oldest man that we saw on the internet. Was he 100?
114 from
Yeah.
Japan.
He approaches you.
Mm-hmm.
He says, I will give you $5,000
Fine. For what?
to have sex.
And then I say 7.5 or nothing. Actually, he's old.
But
8 or
would
nothing.
you be able to even?
No,
I don't
I'm
know.
clenching up real tight just now. Like
I don't know if I could act. Even if
I
you offered
genuinely
me-
don't know.
I don't either. Even
I
if
don't-
I said, here's 10 grand in cash, even though it would be tempting, I'm like, in the moment, I don't know if I could actually
I know I
get
wouldn't
into it.
because here's why. Other than because that's gross, but like I think about like if someone offered me a job, just like a job, and they're like, "Hey, if you work this
Your dream
one job that like a job that you wouldn't want to work,
Oh.
but you'll get paid X amount of
Oh,
money,"
oh.
I'd still probably be like, honestly, I can't.
Mm.
Like for example, $1 million to be a bug exterminator. Guess what? I will be broke forever. I cannot.
Yeah, I kind of agree with that, actually. Because, like, we all have our own, like, oh, this is, like, my dream job, and we're all, like, obviously working towards that at all times. You just need a drink?
I did. You stressed me out.
But, yeah, so then if they're like, I'll pay you, you know, $5,000 a month to, I don't even know.
Can't I just be your friend? I'm a good friend.
Yeah.
I'll even flirt with you online. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? I'll be like, oh my god, babe, you look so good. Babe, stop. $5,000, babe. You know what I mean? Like, I can be that girl.
I think that's good.
I don't want to FaceTime her. I mean, I don't even like FaceTime. Be like, hey.
For $5,000, I would FaceTime.
5,000, I'd
'Cause
FaceTime
that's one of my
in
things
front
I
of your
hate
friends.
doing.
Yeah. I'll even talk on the phone for like at least an hour.
Yeah.
Strictly about like, how's your day going?
It's crazy because back in high school, I would just fall asleep on the phone with people. And now I'm
Yeah.
like, if they call me, I'm like, what are you doing?
Like, it's kind of rude you didn't tell me you were going to call.
Yeah.
It's so rude.
But you know what? I brought that up to my sister because I was like, don't you just hate when people just like, unless it's like something.
Yeah, if you need to call me, call me.
Yeah, I would like.
I would answer and
Yeah.
I'd be like, are you okay?
But like just to call with nothing to say or FaceTime, and she was like, what are you expecting your friends to like tell you they're gonna FaceTime you? And I was like, yeah. She was like, my friends just call me. I was like, the only people I just call are like you and mom.
That's literally
And my
the only
boyfriend.
thing.
Everyone else, I'm like, hey, are you available?
Yeah, hey, I have to call you really quick.
Or like, can we talk at 7?
Yeah. Or I'm like, hey, this can wait.
Yeah. Yeah. Or like, hey, I have something really important to tell you. Can you call me?
Yes, that's exactly it. I'm like, can you call me
Yeah.
whenever you're ready?
Yeah.
And then when that person calls, I'm like, is it worth it?
Yeah.
I will say there are certain people that I'm like, all right, I can make this work. Like my friend Michelle calls me and I'm like, all right, I'm into it. Like it's okay. But she also knows very good boundaries of like, as soon as she can tell that I'm like, all right. And she's like, okay, bye. I'm like, thank you so much. And it's not like the like, yeah, but how are you? I'm like, I don't know. It doesn't matter.
Well, I'm very much like, and everyone that I call also seems like, I didn't call to see what you had for lunch. I called you because like, whatever I need to tell you is going to take too long to text.
Like earlier today,
Yeah,
I forgot
exactly.
the battery on my camera and I had to go home. And I was going to call Amber and I'm like, I don't really want to call them. So I left her a voice message, like a talk text thing.
That was a perfect move.
I was like, hey, this is too long to call or to text, but I don't want to call you about it.
That was a perfect move.
And I wasn't sure. I was like, is this going to work? But I feel like we found a new way of communicating.
I loved it.
It's great. Well, have you ever, because I don't want Amber to answer any just PG question apparently, and neither does this random number generator. So have you ever joined a hookup app or any app associated with risky behavior?
I have joined like sugar daddy stuff.
Oh, that's right, yeah.
And because I was serious, I was like,
She was serious,
I'm
yeah.
gonna do this.
It didn't work.
It didn't work. Not the thing is, like I was new to it, right? So I was like, I don't really know the rules. But two,
You were too popular also.
I was way too popular.
She really was. She's a hot commodity. She's like, I can't handle all this.
I was literally, from all the people that were texting me, and like I was getting so stressed. And I made like a fake number, obviously, because I didn't want them to have my number. I made a fake name. And there was like, here's my number, can you please call me? I'm just like, no. And then they're like, well, can I have like a bathing suit picture? And I was like, for money. And then there's like, oh, ha ha ha, like, that's not how this works. And I was like, it is though.
But so this isn't how this works. So.
Yeah, so bye. But I'm like, I'm not sending a random person a picture of me barely clothed without some compensation.
But I'll send you a picture of my foot for $5.
Yeah, I will. But I was shocked I didn't get any money because everyone wants stuff for free. And I was like, do you know what app you're on? If you want a girlfriend, go to a different app.
Yeah.
But every single one of them, I want to be exclusive, like,
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah, it was just like too many, they all wanted an actual girlfriend.
And Amber's not here for that. She
No.
has a man. She doesn't need that.
I just wanted the money.
Yeah, it didn't work out for her, but she tried, and it was good effort. And she, at the end of the day, she ended up getting so stressed out. Just like I had to delete
the
this.
whole thing. I was like, I would try to set time of answering, and like I'd go on the app to answer, and I would just get so overwhelmed. And like I would take like 6 hours to respond, and I'd go through. And by the time I got back to the first one, the other one had already messaged me back, and I couldn't keep up with it. And I was like, oh my God.
And it all goes back to what we were just talking about. Like, we don't want to call, let alone be like, hey, why aren't you answering? I'd be like, fuck off.
Yeah. And there was like, hello, like I called you. I left you. I never listened to any of it. I had voicemails. I never listened to them because I was scared.
It's so scary.
And like, I was like, I can't do this. I don't care what kind of money you have. I can't do it.
Which leads us back to the whole sex worker.
Yeah.
Can't do it.
They wanted FaceTime and calls, and I was like, I can't.
I don't even want to FaceTime my friends.
No. And I was like, I want someone who'll just come and like I can show affection to, and we can pretty much be girlfriend and boyfriend, but I'll have you an allowance. And I was like, I can't give you any affection for any kind of money. What my plan was, I want someone I could go out to dinner with once a week or something.
Sure.
Or if he had like an event to go to, I would accompany him.
Right.
And every single one of them wanted sex. Every single one of them. Every single one of them started off with, hey, I don't want like a platonic thing. Like I am expecting this, this, and this. And I was like, oh God. Then find someone your own age. Yeah.
So that's the hot take. So if you're thinking about it, don't ask us for tips because we don't know.
Yeah, honestly, I know people who have been successful with it.
Yeah.
And have found like that good platonic.
Yeah, they're like fine with it. I'm like,
I don't know where they. I think you just gotta spend time weeding people out. But
Yeah.
I got over.
No one has time for that. Well, some people have time for it, clearly, but that's my question.
Have you ever cheated or helped someone cheat?
Absolutely not. Not into it. Never will be into it. That's pretty much it. Actually, hold on.
What about emotionally?
No, I feel like that's worse. But I did just have the thought. I do have a friend who kind of was this guy was cheating on his person with her. But I did say I thought he was trash. So, like, I don't know if I, like, facilitated.
Oh, no.
You know what I mean? Like, I was like, well, he's trash. But I didn't stop it.
Oh, well, you couldn't stop it.
Yeah, but I could have been like, hey, stop.
And they would have been like, no.
Yeah, you're right.
What if someone told you no, it wouldn't work?
I'd be like, fuck off.
Yeah, it would not work.
Yeah, you're right. I feel better.
Have you heard of that app called Sniffer?
No, what? That sounds weird. Oh, no, what is it?
I think we should get into it.
Oh, God, what do we have to do?
We sell our used underwear.
Are you kidding?
$100.
I'm in. Are you serious?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Sniffer? That's such a weird name. I hate the name.
They pay more for how many hours you wore it. Some like, you know, if you're on your period. Hey, I just want the money. I don't make the rules.
But there are people out there like that?
Someone on TikTok was talking about she makes like tons of money doing it. She just goes to Walmart, buys like, you know, $2 pairs of underwear, wears them to work for 12 hours or whatever, and then sprays some perfume on it, mix them in. I think we should look into it, that's all I'm saying.
Alright, we can talk about it. People are so weird. Not that I'm shaming anyone, but that's fucking weird. Oh my god. Well, I have another weird question for you. Oh, it's not that weird. Have you ever
I saw
sexted?
someone above that, and I was like, we've already been over that.
The one above it is, tell us your most embarrassing vomit
I'm like,
story.
we've already been over that.
I'm like, tell it again. We love it.
Yes. Not my favorite thing to do.
Mm-hmm.
I don't get turned on by it.
I feel a lot of pressure too. I'm like, oh.
Yeah, so actually the first time, I mean, I'm sure I've done it before, but like the first time I remember doing it was with my current boyfriend because I was like, we weren't living in the same place.
Oh yeah.
I literally only did it for him because I could care less.
Yeah.
I'm like, I mean, I just don't.
Well, see you next week.
Yeah, I just don't care.
Yeah.
About it.
I don't care at all.
No. And like they are so into it.
I was gonna say, I wonder like what the ratio is. If it's mine's 50, which is the one before that, but I already told that one too. It was when I kissed that guy after.
You knew that one.
Oh well. 51, 2, 3.
Yay.
4. Top or bottom? Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Oh, top or bottom?
Oh my god, I'm so shocked you just asked me that. Depends on my mood and how tired I am. I do love top. I am more of a top kind of person. But is there such thing as like equal?
Sure.
Love, like, you know.
I always pressured into being top.
I'm not surprised at all by that statement. 124. Oh.
What?
So you're in this one. Because 124 is.
I'm just gonna, I don't know what you're talking about, but
You know what? I don't know
believe
either.
you.
I'm pretty sure this is all wrong, by the way. What was the last thing you searched for on your phone?
Let me see. I'm sure it's nothing exciting.
Why'd it be super exciting?
I was looking up, this is not exciting at all, how to put together a surgical pack for the autoclave.
Okay.
so sorry. That was not fun.
The T, ladies and gentlemen. Whoa. Alright, I don't even know how to compete with that one, honestly. That one's...
Oh. Ooh. Where's the grossest place you've ever hooked up? I don't know. Nasty.
I don't think there's like a gross place. Because I'm classy.
So the 10,000 girl we're talking about.
Like, I have like the weirdest place, but it's not gross.
Alright, let's hear it.
It was in the car, in the parking lot, in the airport.
That is kind of weird. I'm not gonna lie, that's kind of weird.
It was awesome.
I mean, it's not the weirdest.
Yeah.
But like,
but it was a pretty populated place. It was kind of scary, but
that's risky.
you know, a little thrilling, I would say.
Yeah, I like
but it's
it.
not gross.
No. It's one of the cleanest places you could be.
It's my car. Ooh, you're number 1.
Ooh.
Okay, what is your most shallow reason for not going on a second date?
I mean, he has to either be attractive or really funny. Like, really funny. So if he's like, if I don't find him attractive and he's kind of like dry, I don't know if that's shallow or not, but I mean, I used to be the tall thing. I've gotten over that. You know,
Mostly out of necessity.
so pretty much, I mean, he has. I have to laugh. I have to be able to laugh at him. If he can't take a joke, I don't like that.
Yeah, that's annoying.
Oh, if he cries.
That's pretty fucked up. Okay, now we're getting there. Just keep going. Well, if he cries on the first date, that's like, you know.
I'm not going on the second one.
No. As we know, we're not doing that. But if he cries in general, are you like...
Oh, no, I like someone to be... I don't need them to, like, cry, but
Like emotional.
I would like an emotionally mature person, which
Okay,
I feel
okay.
like should be able to access their tears.
Yes, good point. Okay.
Yeah. I mean, if they're like a really... Like, if they're just, like, really sloppily eating, probably. I mean, I'm not the cleanest eater, but, like, I try my best. But if there's, like, you know, spaghetti flying everywhere, I'm
Like
like...
they're like doing like shoveling kind of, that's not good.
Or if they got, like, super drunk on the first date, I probably wouldn't... There's a lot of things that I think about.
It's like, honestly, I don't think anyone would really get a second date anymore. 66.
The older I get, the more picky I am as well.
Yeah,
So
I totally get that. What did I just do? 44 plus 30. I do this math every time, and it's like a surprise every time.
I'm still
73,
shocked.
72, 71, 70. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Is this mine to ask you?
Mm-hmm. So you're number 1.
I don't even know where I am right now. Would you sleep with a celebrity if you met them at the bar? And what celebrity is a no-brainer for you?
Absolutely, I would.
And that's not a hard question.
Honestly, standards are pretty low. No, I'm saying, Leonardo DiCaprio is definitely a no-brainer. Brad Pitt is like, honestly, we don't even have to leave the bar. That's probably just, you know. And then,
Everyone would understand.
yeah, Cillian Murphy's always there because he's my
I know,
man.
I don't get it, but it's
No one else gets it but me, really, which is good because competition is low.
I mean, is there a celebrity you wouldn't sleep with? You got it up.
Like, no.
Macaulay Culkin,
What the fuck is that?
Home Alone.
I would definitely not sleep with him. Yes, that is correct.
That's mine.
Like Jack Black, would not sleep with him. What's your opinion on Seth Rogen?
I would probably do it.
I would do it.
I wouldn't be like, immediately as I saw him, I'd be like, I want to. But I think after spending time with him.
Exactly. I've been listening to podcast episodes with him.
Oh,
Yeah.
He has his own podcast?
He's thinking about making one, but he does like interviews for, I forgot why. I don't care. But he's so charming and super intelligent.
Yeah. It's not like he's like super good looking.
No.
But he has everything else.
Yeah. He's like the almost full package. So I would definitely
And I feel like he would be really nice.
So nice. And like, he's kind of a gentleman, I feel like.
Yeah, that's the vibe.
What do you think about Jonah Hill? No, me neither. Not even a chance.
Even with his skinny days.
Yeah, no. I don't
Just
care.
not into it. What about Adam Sandler?
No, absolutely not. That's not a... I'd be like his wing woman, not that he would need it, but I'd be like, hey.
What about, Ryan Reynolds for sure.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
It's a no-brainer.
Ryan Gosling?
Yeah, okay.
Okay. All right. Good. Stay on the same page here still.
I think we're on the same page.
Yeah. Okay. Feel good about it. Oh, 118. Amber.
The reason that she's having to do this math
Yeah, I guess you should say that.
is because they're in categories, and it's like this category, and there's 1 through 20, and then this category 1 through 40, and so she's having to add them all together, and like.
And I'm terrible at math.
So.
Hence why I just took out my calculator.
It's a lot of math.
But I can use the word hence. But I can't fucking add anything. What's 118? It's 5, right? 123.
Well, you didn't know what homely was, so you didn't start off on a good.
You're right. But I know hence. 23, 22, 21, 20, 19, 18. Okay. Have you ever slept with someone from work?
No.
Oh, boring. 18.
Oh, easy. What's your favorite drink?
Margarita.
Nice.
And or tequila shots. Typically both. 96. Amber.
It'll be juicy.
I know. Yeah, you're getting all the juicy ones. Mine are like, did you sleep yesterday? And I'm like,
have you
barely.
ever tried oatmeal?
I'm like, no, I'm gonna take a shot.
Take a shot for that one.
And the annoying thing is I keep doing the same math and I can't remember what it is. 49.
I wouldn't be able to do too.
123, and then you're 96. Okay. What does that mean? 20. What's the soonest you've ever had sex with someone after meeting them?
I've never. Before I say never,
I've never, well.
I'm pretty sure.
So this was memorable.
I'm pretty sure that I've never slept with someone like the first time I've met them.
Mm-hmm.
But like I guess in high school it wouldn't take like I would never do it like the first time I met them, but if we were like seeing each other for like a week, you know. Oh wait. No.
Okay. That was a confident one. I believe that one. That's so funny. 63.
How far are you willing to go with a cute stranger that you'll never see again?
Hmm.
Say you're on vacation.
Okay. That's interesting. Probably have sex with them.
Don't have to think about it at all. I mean, I get it.
Well, here's the thing. Well, okay, it comes with, because I was like, listen, I would never have a one-night stand. So this doesn't sound like it's a one-night stand, right? And it's a cute stranger.
It
What?
sounds like it might be a one-night stand.
Whatever.
You'll never see him again.
But here's my, where are you? What number are you on?
Let me see.
Oh, 21. How far are you willing to
Yeah.
go with a cute stranger that you want? All right.
You'll never
I don't
see
know
them
why
again.
I created an entire story in my head.
You did.
But this is the story I created in my head.
Okay.
Just so we all know where that just came from. Even though I'm concerned for myself now. I imagined. Wow, I can't believe I did that all so quickly. That I was on vacation. I met a guy. He was a stranger, but we spent a whole week somewhere like in Mexico. We're having a good time, but I know I'll never see him again. Then I would sleep with him.
Okay.
That was not
I
the
thought-
question, though.
Well, it makes sense.
Doesn't
But say that it's one night.
Yeah, I don't think I could then.
If he was really cute. And
It would have
you
to
meet
be-
him on the night you're gonna fly out the next morning.
It would have to be like we spent the whole day together, maybe. You know what I mean? Like I
Yeah.
can't be like we're at a club, I meet a really cute stranger,
And
and I
then
know
you're
I'm leaving the next day. Like I can't. Oh my
like
God,
everyone
I don't
else
know.
did. Everyone's like, we're all bringing guys home tonight.
They're like, do you want to come over so we can make out in the pool? Yeah, but I can't. But
I respect it.
if we're in Mexico for a week,
Yeah.
that's another story.
We'll just go out.
Yeah. All of a
I
sudden.
just need those extra 6 days.
I just need the extra 6 days and a whole story in my head, apparently. That's insane.
No, I do that too.
I'm so glad.
One time my sister sent me a picture of like, it's been so long ago, I don't know why it sticks in my head. She sent me this picture of like this cake that had something weird was written on it. And when she went to go like show someone else, they're like what is this? And I, for some reason, was like, oh, I know exactly.
I know this.
I was like, oh, well, someone, like, I thought this was like, I was like, this is what happened. Someone ordered this cake, and then they
I don't even know what this is about. It's so funny to me.
and then like they canceled it, and then so the person at like Publix, you know, scraped that part off and wrote whatever it was. And my sister turns to me and she goes, and I was so confident, like I was like, that is what happened. She's like,
I was there.
you just made that up. And I was like, oh, well, that's probably what happened. She's like, there's no way for us to know that's what happened. And I was like, you're right.
You know what? I don't know what is wrong with me.
I was like, this is what happened.
I basically was
And then when
there.
she called me out on it, I felt really weird. I was like, why did I
Am I
do
a
that?
liar? Am I a pathological
I know, I was
liar?
like, why did I say that?
That's the moment I just had. It's like, oh, all right. Amber, what's your most embarrassing fantasy? I feel like I've asked you about your fantasies before in another Truth or Drink.
Well, we were talking about like sleeping with your teacher.
Oh yeah.
I think that's fun. That's a fun thought.
Yeah, that is fun. A thought. Fun thought.
This, for some reason, I remember this. I guess it's kind of. I was living at Cabana. I shouldn't have even said that. I was living in an apartment.
In apartment 174.
And I remember I was home alone. I get this knock on the door, and I open it, and it's the most beautiful man I've ever
This
seen.
is real?
Yes. And I'm just looking like a rag.
Yeah, just
Like I think
obviously
I have like pretty much pajamas on, and like I've just been like saturating all day.
Mm-hmm.
Cause what else am I gonna do?
Baking in the stove.
Literally, I was just disgusted.
Yeah, of course.
Cause like why would I?
Why wouldn't you? Yeah.
So I open the door, and I literally am just like, and I'm just looking at him because I like can't say anything. He's mesmerizing.
Oh my god.
And he's like, I think I have the wrong place.
You don't. You were actually in the right place.
And I was just like, I want so bad to just say something, but I was like, I look like this, like I can't.
I can't back
There's
this up.
nothing I can say to like,
Unfortunately.
because I look like this. And I was like, okay.
Alright.
He was really tall.
Oh.
He had dark hair and like tan skin, but his eyes were like bright green. He was really tall and just.
Are you sure you didn't have a
It
dream?
wasn't.
And you didn't find him after that?
That was literally probably 8 years ago. So if that tells me.
If that's you, come forward.
Sir, I'm better now.
She showers, we promise. Oh my god.
I know.
Wow.
Not that that's embarrassing. I don't know why.
She just wanted to
I had to.
She's like, okay, who cares? Listen to this.
I know. So at the vet school, above the surgery areas, there's viewing areas where students can watch the surgeries.
Okay.
And they had to close that because too many people were having sex up there.
Okay.
I was like, that could be fun.
With people watching or no?
No, you'd be in the viewing room. Yeah, so it's like, it's upstairs.
I see.
Like in the attic.
Okay, I see. I was like, so you want people watching you? Is that what you're saying? I got it. Now I understand.
If I ever said that, you'd know something was wrong.
I know. I was like, that's why I was so shocked. I'm like, really? I didn't take you as that type, but that's
An
fine.
exhibitionist.
Oh.
Oh, is that yours?
Yeah.
Do you want to answer it? Well, Paul's gonna take a shot.
Done all these. 60. Here we go. Same math as always. What was that? 44 plus 30, 74 minus 14. I don't know. That's 16.
What?
74 minus 4.
Okay.
I don't know. That made sense in my head. Have you ever been to a strip club?
No.
Do you remember that time we went to the Mexican restaurant next to the strip club? It's just so stupid.
It was like inside the strip club.
In Vegas, we went. I don't know if we've told this story. I feel like we have, but okay.
We haven't.
We went to Vegas.
No, I'll like. Okay, good.
I just want to set this up.
Yeah.
We went to Vegas. I was with my ex-boyfriend, just to start that out. And then Amber and her still current boyfriend. And like, we wanted to go to a strip club.
No, we wanted to go eat.
No. Like pre-actual trip, we wanted to go to a strip club.
Did I know that?
I guess you didn't want to.
I don't remember.
I wanted to go to a strip club.
I thought we were just going to a Mexican restaurant.
Well, yes. But I really want to go to a strip club in Vegas. So I was like, I've
okay.
never been. It'd be so much fun, blah, blah, blah. And then that night, we were like,
what's the best Mexican restaurant?
Let's go to a Mexican restaurant. Like, we need to get Mexican food, of course, for no reason. And
oh, that was my birthday dinner. I sang happy birthday.
Oh my God, you're right. What? That is actually the funniest thing I've ever heard in my life. Okay, wait, you have to tell this. This is so funny.
Well, apparently I remember it wrong. You set it up.
Okay.
Get us in the restaurant.
Well, so I remember I really wanted to go to a strip club, and then I think it was like the night before. It wasn't that night, but like we talked about going to a strip club, and then
they must have talked about it while I wasn't in the room.
Yeah, it was something like, I just remember like we were all down, but then like probably my ex-boyfriend got like weird about it because like we weren't together anymore, but like / we kind of were. And then like it was just this thing that like we originally wanted to, and then it got weird, and then I was like, fine, like look, we're just not gonna go, whatever. The next day it was Amber's birthday. 21st, right? Her 21st birthday. We were gonna go to a Mexican restaurant, and we were pumped. Rave reviews for this place.
Didn't mention anything else.
Did not mention anything but just a great place, great food, everything's fantastic. Down. So we Uber.
Probably. Well, we had a rental car. We had a Tahoe.
We had a rental Tahoe. And we get there, we're like pulling in, and we realize...
Well, there's a huge sign that says world's biggest strip club.
Yeah. Wasn't it like plus the name or whatever?
I think that had its own... So we were like, so where is...
Yeah, what? It was like kind of confusing.
Yeah, and we sat there and watched people go in and out, and it was all men.
Oh yeah.
So we were just like, I don't know, like, so we were like, where's the restaurant? And then somehow we figured out that it was inside.
Yeah.
So we were just like, do we have to like walk through the strip club to get there?
Yeah, and then it was that weird thing of like, are we okay with this? And and I remember you were like, I want to go to a strip club on my 21st birthday dinner. And then we're like, what do we do? And
I was like, let's just go.
Then Amber was like, fuck it, whatever, let's just go.
So we go in, and it's like I remember it being a regular...
It was a regular restaurant.
I think it was good.
It was great. I remember it was really good.
I cried.
You cried because of the dogs. Oh.
And they sang happy birthday to me, and we forgot we were in a strip club, and
it was a beautiful moment.
It was.
But right there,
I remember getting upset because my boyfriend was like taking Snapchats, acting like he was at the strip club, and I was like, we're going to a Mexican restaurant.
Stop trying to be. That's right, because I remember you were upset about something. That's right, that's what it was. And we're like, it's Amber's fucking birthday dinner, respect it, as we walk into the Mexican / strip club. And we're like,
it was literally conjoined.
Yeah, you could just walk through the doors and be at the strip club.
It was so weird.
Needless to say, we only
though.
got food, and it was a great time. Great place. It was really good. We've done 93. 20.
What do your current undergarments look like?
Okay, well, I was going to use the app, but I'm currently not wearing anything on top, obviously.
Yeah.
And then I'm wearing the no-show panties. You know, the ones that have like no like liner or anything.
No seam.
Thank you. No seam. Seamless panties, one would say.
Gotta love a good seamless.
You know, so that's what I'm doing.
I just got a good old fashioned sports bra on.
Nice.
Pink, by the way, because I got a match.
She is
What I got down
truly
here?
matching.
Nothing
Please take-
special.
Oh.
Red though.
Okay, still in the same color family. I think we've done one or two.
How do you
34.
even remember this? My brain is actually dead.
I don't know. 74. Just same fucking math as always. You think?
I don't even
can
know what
remember
math
the
you're
numbers,
doing. I don't even understand.
123. Yeah, you really don't understand.
I don't know what's going on over there.
Amber, where is your favorite place to fart in public?
I don't know that I have a favorite.
You don't have like your crowd favorite kind of thing?
Like, I really need to fart. Let's pull over and go to Kmart. You know what I mean?
Can we please stop it?
I don't even know how to answer this question.
I think you have to drink.
Yeah, because, like, what, do you have a favorite fart?
No, that's honestly the dumbest question. That's why it's so funny. I'm actually really annoyed by that question.
So, my ex-boyfriend used to work at Walmart, and he would say, like, if a customer is really pissing him off, he would be like, follow me. And then just crop dust him all.
Oh my god. Oh my god. He sounds like a winner. She just died real quick.
Would you hook up with your high school crush today?
Yes. I'm trying to think of all of them.
I had a, yeah.
Right? Who had one high school? No.
I was busy.
I was very busy. I had a lot to. I remember one time my mom was like, you need to just pick people you actually like, not just anyone who's available. And I was like, I am, Mom.
I like them all.
They're all great. In reality, they're all trash. Would I still hook up with them? Yes. There's one who.
Are we talking about them or him? One him or?
I'm just gonna say them because I don't have a him. I have a them.
you would hook up with all of them.
Yeah. I'm going through the list.
Oh, okay.
I'm
I was
not
like,
sure
that's
yet.
pretty good because you must have been better. Quality.
Well, I did hook up with most of them. Now that I'm thinking about it. There's one who actually. Should I say it? Who cares? I'll say it.
Okay.
Let's start the drama. You know what I mean? He works at my job.
I wouldn't say that. I wouldn't.
And he has a girlfriend, but before he had a girlfriend, I was like, listen.
See,
Anyway.
the thing is, like, I don't mean to insult anyone that I went to school with, but it's a different world over here. Compare.
That's true. Amber does have a different story.
I just don't, the quality that I had to choose from was not the same.
No.
The amount that I had to choose from was not the same.
No.
And, like, even now, looking, any person that I graduated with, even though, like I know for a fact, if I didn't know them, I'd be like, oh, they're, like, an attractive person. But I went to school with all these people since pre-K, and all I can see is them as kids.
Ew.
So I don't find them attractive at all. Not one.
See, I really, and I've said this before, I wish you went to school with me.
Me too!
Because you would have fucked some shit up. There's always a new guy. And then it's like, that one didn't work out. And then you just look to your left and you're like, wait, that guy's super cute. Why haven't I considered this yet?
Oh my god, no. It would never. It was the same people from pre-K to high school. You knew everybody. Everyone knew you. You literally grew up together. And the people you've already dated. And that's it. And like,
that's like going back to your ex time and time again.
Yeah. There was a pool of people that you could date. You dated them all. Your friend has dated them all. And this other person has dated the rest of them. And like, there's people off limits because my sister dated, like, there just wasn't anything to choose from. It was a bad time.
Oh man, I really hope in your next life you live somewhere else. Because you will thrive. I know it. It was a grand time. I don't want to say I peaked in high school, but like
No, you did not.
my whole life did. I just had so many boyfriends. Yeah, I would probably hook up with most of them.
Wow, that's really good.
They were cute. Big fan.
I'm proud of you.
Thank you. I'm proud of them.
Yeah, I'm proud of them too.
32. We can do a few more. Thank God. Did you ever break up with someone just before a public holiday so that you didn't have to buy them a gift?
No.
That's mean.
Who does that?
One of my sister's ex-boyfriends. The day before Valentine's Day.
Wow, that sucks.
Didn't happen to me, but for some reason I remember that.
I would remember that too.
Right?
I had a friend that would like always break up with her boyfriend every weekend so that she.
Okay, well that person is not the best.
Nope.
This is stupid, but
Have you ever lied about being sick so you could stay home from work or school?
everyone has. And if you haven't, you're a serial killer. So,
There's that.
we just did that one. 22. We've done that one.
How's it possible?
We just did 28. 109. 44 plus 40. 93. Okay. Plus 7 is 100. Where am I? 1.
Ask me.
Okay. Oh, damn it.
Just do one
109.
above it or below.
Alright, good.
Have you ever eaten while you're
Have you ever eaten while on the toilet?
Oh gosh, you know what? I don't think so.
I think I have.
It seems like something I would have done, but
Right.
I can't think of a particular time.
For some reason, I remember doing that.
What did you eat?
I kind of want to say it was like a sandwich, but that doesn't sound right either.
I hope it was a sandwich.
I could imagine
I can
that.
just imagine it was like a homemade sandwich.
I remember like bringing books with me, like
Yeah.
the little books that I would read, and I would just spend so much time there because I loved reading. And then I feel like, I mean, I don't know, my mom would have killed me if I'd done it though.
I have a fun truth or drink we can both answer.
Okay, good.
When's the last time you pooped your pants? You can use shark if you want.
Thank you so much. Okay, that changes everything.
I'll give you a little extra.
Like yesterday. I thought we weren't going to talk about that.
I have a whole story, so whenever you're ready.
I genuinely don't know. Hold on. Give me
Mine was a
second.
really long time ago, but it's just a story I remember because I was traumatized.
I don't know.
No sharding or anything?
I mean, of course, but
You
like,
probably tried to
I
erase
probably
it.
never happened. I don't know. I can't remember, so it didn't count. I really don't know. I don't think, I mean, I was going to say it probably wasn't that eventful. I'm sure it was eventful, but like, I probably did try to block it. There's nothing that comes to me.
The only thing, so like, I'm the same way. Like, if something like that happens, I would probably just like literally pretend like it never, like now, I would pretend like it never happened, and I would literally erase it. Never tell anyone and just erase it from my memory.
Correct.
But so even though it doesn't seem like that old to do this, I was so traumatized. I was like 6 years old, and I remember, so we were at this like horse thing, but it was like closed. We were only there for practice, and it was me, my sister, and my mom. And I remember, I think I trusted a fart
Oh.
that I shouldn't have, and it wasn't shark. It was like
You just,
it was an actual turd.
oh, you really trusted it.
And the most embarrassing part was, so I have a brother that's 10 years older, so like everything was embarrassing for him. But my mom was like, "You're gonna have to call your brother to tell him to come bring you more underwear." And I was just like, I can't. I can't remember if she I think she ended up calling him. And I remember seeing his truck coming down. I was just like, and then he ended up, gosh, if I was 6, he was only 16. So he ended up bringing me a pair of
Oh, no.
like bathing suit bottoms. I was so upset. I was like, I can't use that. I was like, Mom, why can't you take me home? I was so upset. I remember being so, like, him, and you could tell he was, like, uncomfortable, too.
Oh,
and, like, so he comes up and he's like,
you're
and I'm just like,
bathing suit.
no words were exchanged. I just, like, hobble off. I also remember, like, his friends would always come over, and, like, they always came over at a time, like, that was inopportune. So I remember times, like, even when I was so young, and this still just stands out to me because I remember, like, why is this happening? Like, my sister and I would be, like, playing with our shirts off, and his friends would walk over, and I remember every time I would cover my eyes and be like, if I can't see you, you can't see me. If I can't see you, you can't see me.
You would say that out loud?
Yeah. Because I would just be, we would just be sitting there. My sister didn't give a shit. But I would just be so embarrassed. I truly believe I was like, oh my God, okay.
She's like, I'm not even going to try to fix the situation because...
No, I could have done it. Like, I could have done grabbed a blanket, a pillow, but all I did was...
fully out. You can't see me, I can't see you. It's done deal. That is epic.
I know.
Well, no wonder I can't remember any stories. It wasn't epic like that.
Well, are you surprised?
PTSD. You should bring that up to your brother just to like...
Like, Jason, do you remember the time that I shit my pants at the Horseman's Club and then you had to... He probably doesn't remember.
I'm sure he remembers. I'm sure he remembers.
I just feel like there's probably so many times, like, being the bigger brother that he had to, like, deal with poop.
Oh.
I remember, this is also very embarrassing, but while we're just doing this.
Yeah, why not?
I'm on a roll, you know?
Yeah.
I remember, so we were all in the car. We were all in the car. And this is another thing where I'm like, you know, everything I like, I'm always just trying to, like, impress my brother, right? Especially when I was younger. He was 10 years older, like.
Yeah, you had to.
He was cool. And we were like, we were sitting, I think, like, my dad or something had run into some fast food place, so, like, he was, whoever the adult was gone. My brother was in the front, and my sister and I were in the back. And I just remember thinking, like, I'm gonna throw up. And I was trying, you know what I always do, try to hold it in. And the peer pressure of me having to, like, throw up so hard and not keeping it in, I, like, farted so loud.
Wait, what?
And no one knew what was going on at the time, right? And that's all I heard. And I was just sitting there, like, struggling. And it was like, and my brother was like, ew, who did that? And I'm just sitting there with a mouthful of vomit. I'm like, and he was like, oh, because at the time, you know, you think being I'm so young.
What is happening?
I don't know.
You had every bodily function go wrong. You broke down.
My body destroyed me that day.
Your body's like, we don't know, just both ends.
And they saw it come out.
Oh my
And
God.
at the time, like, thinking he's only, you know, he's like a 13, 14, 15, 16-year-old kid.
Which is mortifying for him.
But at the time, I'm like, he's an adult.
He's full on adult.
But looking back, I'm like, he was a kid.
He was
completely
unaware
to
of
me,
what's
I was
going on.
like, that's my, like, 50-year-old brother.
It's my second dad.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
I was so young. And I still remember that because it was horrible. I remember being so embarrassed. I couldn't do anything because I was just sitting there, and I think he ran over and, like, opened the door, and I just had to puke, but you don't have any stories you could add? Please? Please?
First of all, if I did, I can't compete. Like, I have...
Please, Paul, I'm sure that you have farted.
Never.
Never. There's no...
All I'm thinking about is Amber freaking out, and then it gets worse. Like there was just there was no looking up. Like it was just.
You know what I think the difference is though? Like I would never be embarrassed about something like that in front of my sister because we were so close.
Right.
So maybe it doesn't stand out to you.
That's fine. Yeah, I don't.
You
think
guys were so close.
Yeah.
But because he was so much older, everything embarrassing that I did revolving him is ingrained.
Grew up with someone older, like
especially
an older cousin or something like that.
Especially a brother, though.
Oh, well, I don't know, but
especially like being just a boy, like
yeah,
I don't know.
Yeah, I guess if I think about like any of my friends, like my guy friends, and I did that in front of them when I was younger, I would probably die. All right, that makes sense.
I have other things like that. I'm gonna save them for another time.
I'm sure we'll find an opportunity to expose you more.
I'm scared.
Well, this question is technically supposed to be mine, but I really think you need a redeeming moment. So what is one thing you really like about yourself?
Nothing that I just said. I really like that.
Come on.
I was gonna say I've come a long way, but I just threw up on someone the other day, so.
No, well, that's true, actually. I can't, yeah, you're kind of right about that one. That's a good point. But, like, in other ways that you've redeemed yourself?
I really like that I usually can get along with almost anyone. Mm-hmm. Like, literally, even if I don't like you, I'll get along with you. I feel like most people, like, if they have problems with me, you know, it's something big or it's like not on my part. And I could be totally making that up, but I try my best to like I'm just always like whatever, you know? Whereas like I'm go with the flow. I'm nice to everybody. So, and I have had like friendship falling outs, and I always like when it's happening, like it's really bad, you know, it's happening. I never feel bad because I know this can't be me.
It really can't, though. I will say, I'm going to answer this for you, because why not? But, like, I feel like something that is really admirable about you is that you're so generous. You were, like, the most generous friend I've ever had.
Really?
Yes. Beyond. Beyond. And it's just, like, she just wants nothing in return. Like, you just want to just be a good friend today. I'm like, wow.
Well, it makes me happy, like, to make other people happy.
Are you gonna cry right now? First we're talking about shards, and now we're crying.
I just love doing things for people, and you're the same way.
Yeah.
Like, my love language is gifts. That's why I brought you cheese sticks today.
And honestly, my love language is eating cheese sticks. That's
why this works out.
So we're in love. Okay, maybe we can do one more question.
Okay, yeah. What would make you immediately swipe left? Is that good or bad?
I don't know. I was literally like, I don't know what that means anymore. Because let's go and see.
It sounds bad, but I don't know.
It does sound bad, right? I think it's bad. It's bad.
So it has to be something physical, I guess, if you're immediately, right?
I guess that's true. He's ugly. If I were to like dig a little deeper, all right, I would immediately swipe left if he's ugly. So let's start there.
Okay.
Because that's just duh. But like, let's say I like take 2 seconds and I look. I would say I would also pretty much immediately swipe left if he's like conservative or like.
If there's like an American flag.
Yeah, like if he's like, I love Trump, like I will.
What about a fish picture?
A fish picture? I'm embarrassed to say that I've just recently matched with a fish picture guy, but it's only because I've discovered the whole life that I'm trying to live out right now, and
just having more options.
I'm having more options.
What about, so when you're looking at their profile, like in a way that you can immediately swipe left or right, like what kind of information can you see?
Well, let's see. Let's do it right now. Let's live.
So like if it says it's like, oh, you can't see anything?
Well, this is Bumble. Let's go to Hinge because I kind of enjoy Hinge a little bit more right now.
Because I'm thinking like, if it said like, hey, I'm 5'2".
Well, I was going to say like age, but you can technically change the preference for that. Depends. I don't know. Whatever. If you say it's not a deal breaker, they'll show you just about anything. Okay.
Because you can set up like kind of your preferences beforehand?
Yes. So Hinge gives you a little bit more. So I see his name, the first photo, and then, oh, sorry, I thought you could see. And then there's like a prompt where you can't really see a whole lot, but you can kind of see. So you should not go out with me if you don't like getting dirty on hikes, camping, and getting out. I can't believe I just wrote that out loud. So that would be pretty solid.
And I literally just
swipe left.
Yeah, I just said I thought it was cute, but then I read that and it said get dirty on camping.
And then like you look and he just looks like the biggest douchebag on the planet.
There he does.
So I would definitely swipe. That's a good one. Okay, so anything that's like sexual immediately, that's a no.
Bacon, egg, and cheese.
You know what? I'm not mad about it. 21 though. I'm gonna go on the right. I have absolutely no idea. Oh. He honestly looks like every single one of his friends. He also looks like a giant douche.
He also looks like that picture. He's too pretty.
He's also really pretty.
Like not in a good way.
No. Like he's gonna try to use my concealer one day.
Yeah.
I'm gonna swipe left because he is 21, so that was a good one. Okay.
Me in the wild, I kind of like that.
Nothing really out here is like...
You can beat me in
23 is a little scary to me.
5'11". Worst idea I've ever had, fighting a sidewalk. Oh, he fell on the side. That's funny. That is
funny. He's also too young though, so I would swipe left. But
I do kind of like him though.
Yeah, he was cool.
No.
See, this guy's ugly, so I immediately want to... Oh, okay, this is a good one.
Okay.
So any kind of prompt that's like, you should leave a comment if, or like, one way to get to know me is, and then like they respond something like, just text me, or something like that. Or like, message me and you'll find out. That's like pretty much immediately like, I
don't want to see more.
I don't want to do that. Like, this guy's fine. He's not cute, but he's like, okay.
He's fine, yeah.
He's cute.
He looks like, oh, is he bald? He's very happy.
I don't know. He's not bald?
No.
Is he bald? This is conflicting. He looks bald in some pictures and not in the... How old is he? 22.
No. It's sad that we have to say no to early 20s.
I know. It's awful. But yeah, so like anything like age, something sexual right off the bat is a no-go.
I get it now.
Or like, we'll find out. Like, no, I won't find
douchey.
out. Yeah, douchey. If the fish photo is the first photo, that's a no.
Mm-hmm. If
it's like the last photo and he has a lot of redeeming qualities and I have low standards that day, it could be a yes.
Okay.
Let's get your last question.
I'm thinking we should order a ring light for in here, don't you think?
A what?
A ring light?
Yes.
Just because like the lighting's not.
That is such a good idea. I don't know why we never thought of that. You know what I really want to get is a neon light to put here.
Me too.
Really?
That's so cute. Yes. I've looked into it. They're not that expensive.
They're not that expensive.
You get it from like Amazon.
Yeah. I just need to get the right thing to say. Because I don't want it to be like our name, but I want it to be like something sassy and cute. I've been thinking about it a lot. We've done this one already. 33.
Should I go ahead and order the background thing? The white?
I kind of don't know if we need it.
I don't think we necessarily need it.
I think it's okay for right now.
If we just have the light?
Yeah.
I think that would be fine.
And like, it'd just be like a cute, like, and what I'm thinking is what I want to do is like order 2 chairs. You know, like Mariah's yellow chair? Yes. I want like 2 of those and like a mini table in the middle.
Love it.
Okay. It's not happening yet, but it's going to happen. 65. Oh. 20 is what? 64. 21. Okay, we've done that one. 61. 60. 59. 58. 57. Have you ever given a lap dance?
I don't think so.
I don't think so either. That was lame. Let's do one more for you.
I can't imagine doing that serious either. Like, if a guy did that, I'd be like, get the fuck out of my house.
Honestly, I would love it.
You would? I would hate that.
Well, no, if a guy gave it to me,
yeah,
I'd still actually be into it. I'm like,
I would not.
But like, it would all be funny. Now
if he was trying to be serious, though.
Oh no, get the fuck out of my house. No, you're absolutely right. I'm starting to realize that all my turn-ons are like, that was like really funny, and then it kind of like we end up having sex. Sorry, Mom.
Well, now you know the way to Paula's heart.
Just be funny.
Just make her laugh. And
we've done all of these. Let's get a good number that I don't have to do math in. 44. How many people in this room would you be willing to hook up with?
3.
Nice. It's like, it's gonna be really embarrassing if you're like, none. Okay.
If I had to hook up with someone that was a girl, it definitely would be Paul.
Really?
Yes.
Fuck yeah.
Yes.
Love that. That makes me so happy.
Like, no questions asked.
We would totally laugh the whole time.
Yeah.
Like him. Have you ever read your bae's texts over their shoulder? Yeah, that's an easy question for you actually. But maybe you should get into that. Like, what is that like?
Text, Instagram. I don't do it anymore, just so everyone knows. But when we first started dating, I was just like, I don't know if I can trust this little motherfucker. And I think I was right to think that.
Where's the lie?
Now I don't worry about it at all. But yeah, I mean, when there's a will, there's a way, okay? It's really not that hard.
It's not that hard at all. It's actually so easy.
I don't remember how I did all of it, but like I was on my phone, I had his Instagram. Like, I don't remember how.
That's incredible.
I don't remember how. But yeah, I would go through his text every night while he was asleep. And I remember telling you, like, if I found something I was uncomfortable with, I literally was just like, hey, I found this on your phone.
Yeah.
And like, he'd be like, why are you looking at my phone? I'm like, no, I totally get that. But like,
I understand
this is about you
wrong,
right now.
but like, you're wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I won't do this anymore if you don't give me something to find every time. So I wouldn't do it now.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know how it would feel in like a new relationship. I have no idea. But it's not something I even think about now.
I remember I did that with one boyfriend.
It's really not good for your mental.
It's not. It's actually awful.
Yeah.
Hated the
think
whole
about
experience.
it all the time.
Yeah. And then like it's like addicting.
It
You're
is
like,
addicting.
okay, well then like what else?
Because every time you go on there, you think you're gonna find something.
And usually you do.
Yeah.
Which is also annoying.
And if you go on looking for something,
you're gonna find something.
You're gonna find something, even if it's not something, because you're looking for something.
Correct. But I'm not gonna lie. As much as I'm really upset I did it,
I would do it again.
tell me I didn't find something.
That's what
if
I'm
you're
saying.
watching, tell me I didn't find something.
That's what I'm saying.
And I'm not like, listen, I'm a detective, but I didn't even have to go digging. Like it was just like right there.
Well, they're not that smart.
Also, they're not smart.
Yeah.
But I would not do it now because honestly, like, if I have to do it, I'm out. I'm out.
I totally agree. Like, looking back, you know, one, it's a terrible feeling.
Yeah.
It's terrible for you. It's terrible for them because you're infringing on their privacy, but you also feel like you have to do it.
Yeah.
And then when you find something a second time, you're like, well, I just said.
We just discussed this.
So it's bad for everybody involved.
It is.
So either don't do it, or if you're gonna do it, be prepared to break up with them right then.
Yeah.
I would say.
100%.
Because like, there's no point in you find something you're uncomfortable with while you're dating and letting them do it again.
Yeah.
And then you feeling the need to look all the time. It's just there's no relationship there.
And it's oh god, it's just such trash. Yeah. It makes you feel so bad. But like, I also feel like depending on how old you are, like you kind of have to do it once and get out of your system. Like you have to have that kind of relationship where you're like, now I would never accept that. And I knew, and it's almost like I feel like I knew that there was something wrong with the whole thing, but then like a guy will gaslight you and be like, but you looked at my stuff, like how dare you, and like turn the whole thing around on you.
Oh, turn it around on me, I will turn it right back around on you.
Yeah, I was like, listen. But I did feel bad at the time, but
I
now
didn't.
looking back, I'm like, are you serious? No, I shouldn't have done that, but you shouldn't have given me a reason to do it. I did it, this is what I found. Now, you're in the wrong, not me. Thank you so much.
I just feel, and you can agree or disagree what you feel, but I feel like I am intuitive in the way, like, I'm just like, because right now I'm like, there's nothing to see, I don't have to look at it, but before I'm like, I knew when.
Yeah, I
knew, and in that time,
always right. 100%.
And then there's weeks where I'm like, oh, there's nothing going on.
I feel great.
I don't have to look at it.
Yeah.
And then the next time I'm like, there's something on there.
It's like you wake up and then like you're not even thinking about it, and all of a sudden you'll get this feeling of like,
yes,
it's like a That's So Raven like psychic moment when you're like, it's happening.
Yeah.
And then you just then
You
it
just
just
know.
overtakes
You
your
already
whole
know
body.
before you even look
Yeah,
at
you're
it.
like, listen, let's just get this whole like foreplay out of the way. I already know what's happening.
I just want the
show
proof.
me. Yeah, and then you're like, I'm not crazy. This was happening.
Mm-hmm.
And then you should just find a better relationship at that point.
Yeah. So like I say, if you get the feeling you can't like shake it off, look.
Yeah, but be prepared.
Be prepared to, I would say, end the relationship if you find something you're uncomfortable with.
Yeah.
Because if you just keep doing the back and forth thing, it's just not
Yeah.
going to work for anybody.
Or like try to set up the boundary, like whatever that is, but just know that you're gonna want to keep looking, and at that point you have to talk about trust, and it's just gonna be a whole fucking mess.
Yeah. So
But
on that positive note.
on that amazing note, thank you so much for watching and joining us on this ride. See you next time.
Bye.